What's going on, guys? It's no secret that Star Wars fans can be vocal about their opinions about movies or shows or whatever, and Lego Star Wars fans, we can be just as vocal. We can kind of take it beyond a place of what is reasonable. Our complaints can kind of get a little bit too much in the community. Now, let me be very clear here. There's nothing wrong with vocalizing and making our complaints about a product that we spend so much time and money and whatever, whether you're an investor or you like displaying or you're buying it because you enjoy the set, but whatever reason that you buy Lego, and there's no reason that we can't get the kind of product with the level of detail that we would like. But it is unreasonable to kind of expect Lego to give us action figure level quality in specifically minifigures. Like, I think that it's got to have that classic Lego feel to it while being accurate. I think that's the balance that Lego kind of needs to find for us, and us as a community need to kind of hold them to that standard and not try to hold them to and nitpick over every little thing. For example, like the black line on this minifigure is a little too thick. But let's kind of dive a little bit more into kind of why. Like, for example, I'm going to use the newest battle pack, Ashokas Clone Trooper Battle Pack, or whatever it's being called, 75359, or as I'm going to refer to it as the 332nd Battle Pack. That is what it is. Lego didn't want to use the 332nd name, they called it Ashokas Clones, which they're not wrong. That is what they are. Now, this battle pack is receiving a fair amount of criticism online, and I'd say some of it is actually warranted, but some of it is just taking it to kind of too far, right? It's just going over the line. Particularly some fans, especially Reddit. Oh boy, Reddit is bad. But some fans in the community are really having an issue with Captain Vaughn. Number one, being there, being inaccurate, those kind of things, and I kind of get where they're coming from. Yes, he's inaccurate. Some people think he had the grayed out midsection. I don't like rewatching Clone Wars. I'm not really seeing that. It looks white to me, but it could be lighting. It could be a number of reasons. A lot of people think he should have been just a reskinned Cody. I don't know that would have exactly worked, but I do want to kind of hear what your thoughts are on it. So don't forget to drop a comment. Okay. So before we kind of get too far into this, we gotta ask a question. What is the purpose of a battle pack? Because if we can answer that question, we can find out how much criticism we can kind of give, right? Maybe that's the wrong turn of phrase, but I can't think of what. So what is the purpose of a battle pack? Like, I honestly want to hear your opinion. Write down in the comments, so please do let me know, what is the purpose of a battle pack? Give me a few seconds, write down the answer. I'm going to give you my point of view. A battle pack is to build your army. That's why a Jedi battle pack really doesn't work. But a minifigure pack of Jedi would work. And, that's a whole different video topic. But we're here to talk about clones. And specifically clone battle packs. They are really here to build your army. And so having a named character, well, nice, it's hard to build your army. But Lego took a character that looked pretty similar to your regular troops. Captain Vaughn. He looks pretty similar. Now, did they get him exactly right? No, they didn't. His, Ahsoka print goes over his visor, and they didn't print the visor, and they're not going to print the visor. They slapped on Commander Cody's visor and called it a day until the 332nd, updated the, made the torso slightly different, and, that's good. Now, that's good and bad in one way. Yes, it makes Captain Vaughn less accurate, but if you want accuracy, you can kind of go to these other custom makers and buy some accessories or buy a brand new Captain Vaughn, depending on what you are looking for. But if you're trying to build your army, take off the visor, he's a regular 332nd, and you can build up to 144 troops if that's what you so desire. For a battle pack at cost of $20, and especially if you wait a couple months and they go on sale on like retailers like Amazon, you can probably pick them up for like $15. So that can be a pretty good deal there. You can get a double amount of clone troopers as you would the original 501st. Here's my real underlying point. Let's channel our perspectives, right? Appreciate the bigger picture. Let's appreciate, what is the positives of this set? Like, really, what are the positive takeaways that we can get from this Lego set? We're getting 4 amazing 332nd troopers. Now, if you don't like the holes, I get that. I really do. They don't bother me. I've kind of grown to accept them. Do I wish that they're in the right spots? Yeah. Do I wish that the prints were more accurate? Yeah. And I do wish that those were things, but I do appreciate that I didn't get a chance to get a 332nd Trooper. I'm not going to pay $20 a minifig to pick that up. I'm going to want to grab these guys at, at 4 for $20 or $5 a minifig, probably at early release. But by the time they get into a good supply to demand, they're going to be about $3 from Bricklink if I want to pick just loose ones up. Just appreciate the bigger picture. It's okay to voice our concerns and complaints to LEGO and see if we can kind of get that heard. But, take it with a grain of salt and, really ask yourself, is this as big of a deal as I'm making it out to be? And that's really where we are. Take the positives. We're getting a $20 battle pack. That's the cost of battle packs. I've seen people online ripping this shreds for the price of the $20. Not the $27 in those rooms, the $20, which is what battle packs have been for the last 2, and that's what they are for the future, and hopefully LEGO doesn't raise it. But we're getting 4 amazing Clone Troopers for $20. The build is, is a lot better than the one earlier this year, in my opinion. And just remember at the end of the day, find some kind of positive in the LEGO set that you want to rip to shreds. Just ask yourself, what is the positive? And kind of go from there. So, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Don't forget to drop that like, drop it, smash it, do what you want with it. If you're new here, consider subscribing right down below. And I got another video you're going to want to watch right over here.